So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 5 of our Master League. We are back today. Now, we may only have one match in this episode. I apologize, folks. I'm not feeling the best. I feel like an old man. Honestly, my body is aching. I don't know if it was because my birthday was on a Monday. I'm now 35, folks. 35. And, you know, I've been trying to do a little bit of rowing down the gym, but my whole body here is just, I feel like I'm 70. But yeah, we're going to do the transfer window today. That's going to take a bit of time. Then we're going to be taking on Hearts in the Europa League. Remember, we are in the Europa League. It's fine. It gives us some incentive and some actual purpose, right, to try and get into the Champions League for next season. But I don't know what's going to happen today, right? I don't know. We want to sell Maguire, but no one's coming in for him. Now, there is talk about Man United possibly getting Kim Min-jae from Napoli. And it hasn't gone through or anything, and it might just be speculation. But there is talks that he has confirmed that he's happy to go to United. So, if that's the case, we may have to do it, folks. We may have to do it. If we have a look at the likes of the release fees of these players, he's 42 million. Now, we've got 67 million in the bank. That's not really going to be enough to get Mason Mount. We'd have to sell a player or two. There's also, obviously, Holland as well. A goalie, if we wanted to snap him up. But these aren't necessarily have to buy these players right this minute. Look, we bought Osman, right? I'm going to call him Osman. That's it. Does he wear his mask when he plays? I don't know. I got a new face for him. I don't know. Look. Next season, I'm sure he won't wear the mask, right? He's had summertime off. He'll be fine. And also, if you guys want to give me, like, specific, like, boots, someone said, please put the right boots for the right sponsors. Guys, shoot me over an email with who needs to wear what, and I'll fix it. But I can't sit there and do the homework all day, right? Official TrueBrits at gmail.com. Shoot me over information. I'll happily put it into this playthrough. But I'm not going to sit here and do it all day. It's going to take far too long. Regarding the mods that I'm using, because I've had an obscene amount of people asking, when I get a little bit more time, folks, I will let you know what I'm using, because I'm using a lot of stuff. Yes, we are using a gameplay mod. I know there are other things, like someone was mentioning, like using the cheat engine. I haven't got time to add all that stuff right now. And remember, this is Football Life. This isn't technically PES 21, so it's a little bit different when it comes to kind of those files and stuff. So we've got some interesting news. Mainz is looking to buy Hannibal. They've told me you've got a few hours to make a decision. Yes, doesn't leave us a lot of time, but we'll wait and see. Pointless cutscene, isn't it? Konami need to do something with these cutscenes. You got to do something, Konami. We can't have that because it looks pants. Right. So, scouting options. Not on my plans, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'm going to give this... This is the problem, though. We can't wait too long, because when it comes to buying players, you're going to waste an hour or two just doing, you know, this stuff. So we can't have that happening. So if we don't get any offers for any players like Maguire, we're just going to have to go for it. Yeah, and I have a feeling that we're not going to get too much. And I really feel like... Look, if we look at our squad, right? We look at the depth of this team. In the middle, look, we're not going to sell McTominay. We're not going to sell Fred, right? That's not going to happen this season. So Casemiro, McTominay, we got Bruno. We've got Van der Beek still. Hannibal's an option for later, you know, for the cup games maybe. We've got Christian Eriksen. We've got Fred. There is cover in there regarding the centre midfielders. When it comes to forwards, we've obviously got Osman, Garnacho, Palestri, I mean, Ilanga, kind of wanted to sell him, but I haven't been able to. Rashford's out. We've got Diallo, obviously Greenwood. I wanted to try and loan him out, but we're not getting any action from him either. So, we haven't got the strongest front line, I would say, because there is a lot of youth, but I think, whatever, you know, we just kind of go for it. I know we've got Harry Maguire still, Lindelof, but I mean, if we brought Kim in, it would free us up at the back to be able to play them. And Kim's definitely going to be better than Lindelof. He's going to be better than Maguire. I think we're going to have to go for him. I've got to do it now. If I don't do it now, we're not going to have any chance. I mean, look at him. Look at his stats. He's 26, build-up style. He's obviously going to be good physically, good in the air. He's got a good aggression, defensive awareness, ball winning's pretty good. He's not ridiculous, is he? But he certainly would help this team out. And other than that right now, Mason Mount would be an option, yes. I'm not going to lie. But we can't afford him. There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. Right, I'm going to give it another hour. Let's see what happens here. We've got 10 hours left. Not a whole lot happening. There's the leader effect. Tom Heaton, yeah, having a conversation with David De Gea. Right, what else do we have? So we've got Bishop, a loan offer. Obviously, Tom Huddleston, we're just going to keep him anyway. I mean, this is going to take up 2 hours. Whatever, we'll just do it. I can't see anyone else coming in for any other players at this current stage. We've got 8 hours left. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. Last day of the transfer window, chapter deuce. And they said now they're asking to buy Hannibal for 11.2 million. Seems like a fair price. Yeah, but that's still only going to get us up to about 73 mil. And Ten Hag says, let me think about it. Yes. I don't really, ideally, want to get rid of Hannibal. I'd rather keep him, to be honest. Because I do think this guy's got potential, and he's only 19, so I think it's silly to sell him. Right, we're going to go ahead and do it, folks. Because there's talk of Kim Min-jae, whether we're keeping Maguire or not, if Maguire doesn't want to leave, it is what it is, because I haven't got time for him. I just don't have time for it. We're going to just pay out his release fee straight off the bat, because there's no better time to do it. We'll give him a 3-year deal. He's not convinced that his role, well, it is what it is. Hopefully, he'll do the business. Give him 60,000 a week, and we'll see if that helps. Right. Bosh. Also, I got a copyright claim in the last video. You know, before the match, I put that little introduction. People really liked it. Well, I didn't realize that the audio that I used was actually a proper song. I thought it was a copyright-free song, so butchered it there, didn't I? I won't be using that again, but we'll come up with a different song, folks. Right, any other interesting things coming through? Ooh, of course, now they start coming in for the bids for Elanga for 17 million. Menji, that's a loan offer. There's still nothing for the likes of Maguire. And our survey says... Jesus, he's putting up the bid. I think we've got to go for it. We're going to do it, folks. Bosh. Alright, well, we have snapped up a brand new centre-back. Man United need one. We're going for it. And we'll kind of build around having a new centre-back and a new forward in this team. We've got 4 hours left. Not a ton of time. But there he is, looking tasty. In his Manchester United kit. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, folks. We do have an offer. Oh, God, they've come back for 27 mil. Well, I might as well just accept it now, to be honest. Because he's not needed. I mean, it's nothing. 27 mil is absolutely peanuts. But if we renegotiate this, it's going to add on another few hours and be a disaster. So... say goodbye to Harry. We're going to get rid of him. I'm just going to do it. We've bought in Kim. We've got rid of Harry. So that's worked out absolutely fine. We've got 51 million in the bank. We've got 2 hours left. And ultimately, the only other thing that we could do to save, you know, and get a little bit of money... This is the thing. I don't want to sell Hannibal, right? We'll keep him. Anthony Elanga going to the Seattle Sounders in the old MLS. The thing about Elanga is I think we need to keep him. Because I don't want to be short-staffed going, you know, up top. And Elanga can still come on and still do something for us. And I'd honestly rather probably loan out Menji and at least get him playing as opposed to Elanga. We don't need the money right this minute. That's literally it. That's all we can do. 2 signings. We've kind of run out of time. And there we have it. 2-1. Job done. Bosh. So there we have it, folks. We have done the business. That was the last day of the transfer window. And now we're going to move into the Europa League as we take on Hearts. And there is Casemiro with Erik ten Hag. Look at those beautiful graphics. Very nice. You are poised to face your first test. What will be your game plan in the Europa League, Mr. ten Hag? That's it. Yes, it's a competitive group. Grabbing 3 points first is key. Yes, the first match is always intense, but grabbing the initial win will set the tone for the rest of the games. Please. Magic. Alright, folks, so that is done and dusted. Rashford is back from his injury, which is always nice. Yeah, well, it's too late now. You can't come in asking for Greenwood. I would have loaned out Greenwood, yes. Mr. Kim. Regarding Osimhen, I think we're going to give him number 9, right? Because we've got rid of Martial. Osimhen is going to have number 9. Kim is now number 3. Yeah, 3 kind of works. I mean, 3, 5. No, I think we'll give him 5. Lindelof's 2. Martinez is 6. Varane's 19. Could probably change Varane now, to be honest. Give him a better number. We'll leave it, though, for the time being. We'll give Kim number 5. Lovely. Okay, right, folks. So, like I said, just going to have the one game today because it's going to take time. I've got to edit these, and I want to get this video out for tomorrow. So, this is how the lads are looking. I'm going to come up with a lineup. I won't tell you what it is until we get into the match. And yes, if you are new to this channel, I do like to do the commentary. So yes, that's exactly how these playthroughs go. Anyway, I will see you guys there. We're taking on the Heart of Middelburg. First game of the Europa League. I will see you there. So welcome, folks, to Tynecastle Park. Yeah, we had a bit of an issue. We literally spent the last 15 minutes trying to figure out why it wasn't loading. Well, I had to replace the stadium, but here we are, live in Scotland as we walk through the people. But basically, I've changed the kit as well, because this one has the badge, you know, the old logo on the old sleeve. So we've got our alternative Manchester United kit with the black shorts and the black socks. But yeah, we'll see how this one pans out, folks. Remember, we're on legend difficulty, right? 15-minute matches, so there's hopefully going to be a good amount of chances. I'm not going to let this run audio-wise. I like to keep things authentic, folks, but remember, also copyrights do exist these days quite heavily. But we're not going to start Kim today. He does start on the bench. I think, Erik ten Hag probably would if he did snap him up. He wouldn't just drop Varane or Martinez. He'd ultimately give him a bit of time to gel in this team. But yeah, we'll see what he does. I think he's going to certainly help out this United squad, especially at the back. And we can mix things up now. We can go Lindelof and Kim, and then rest Martinez and Varane when we need to. And then obviously we have the wingers with Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, etc. But there's a look at Hearts. They're playing quite a heavily midfield battle team. Snodgrass is in there, the former Norwich City man. I do remember him. And for Man United, yeah, it's a strong lineup. Eriksen comes in today instead of McTominay. You've got Anthony on the right, Sancho on the left, and Osimhen through the middle. Martinez and Varane will partner together, and Wan-Bissaka does get his first start of the season. Look at those tattoos. So good. Honestly, this game, I mean, look, yeah, it's old, but the community does such a fine job with the mods that they really do keep it alive. As you can see, the turf today's got a couple of patterns on there. We are playing in the Scotland. I'll try not to do my Scottish impression, but that's certainly not going to be easy for me. As we do have an early chance here for Hearts, and a wonderful block there by Martinez as Sancho does well. Now, Bruno Fernandes, this is where we're going to use what we can to bring it forward. Referee, no foul given. But I do think the mod was pretty good in the last couple of games. As I said, we are on legend. It's not going to be easy. I do want these matches to be somewhat of a challenge. It's an interesting ball. Comes back to Ericsson. It's Lisandro Martinez now. Starts again. Casemiro. Varane. I think Hearts are going to be too aggressive in the opening 15 or so minutes. But Martinez is taking too long. Can't take that long, San. As Yatado now brings it forward. Shankland. There's Haring. Swings it round to Kingsley. We need a good, solid start to our Europa League campaign. Sometimes the starts that we have in the European competitions aren't the best. But I tell you what, this man in the last game showed exactly why we snapped him up. 3 goals. A beautiful hat-trick. And the goals are pretty decent as well. Another chance now for Hearts to bring this forward. Kingsley looking for the switch. Nodded inside. Grant. Shankland. Stay with him, lads. Oda. And that's good play by Jadon Sancho. But then he gets bullied off the ball far too easy. McKay. Kingsley. Yeah, you're not having it with Wan-Bissaka. Come on, ref. What's the matter with that? That's a good firm challenge. The referee said well, I guess not. Missed the ball. So an early chance here for Hearts, and Snodgrass to whip in one of those tantalising balls in, but it's not the best delivery. But Hearts are starting off really well here. Decent deflection. I don't know what a decent deflection means, but certainly comfortable enough for David De Gea. As we know, Man United didn't snap up a goalie, so David De Gea will be the number 1. Maybe, who knows, in January time, could possibly try and grab someone else, depending on the situation in hand and how much money is in the kitty. Casemiro, Ericsson. Here we go. Bruno, Ericsson, lovely play. Ericsson with a goal! That's what we got to look for. We have got a little interesting view, isn't it? Silhouettes. Yeah, we're not having a look at that. Who's that guy? That's why you love these mods, because it's quite entertaining to get in and amongst the foliage every now and then. As Bruno Fernandes floats in a high one. Should be comfortable for the goalie. It is. Comes back to Casemiro! I'll tell you what, the goalie saw it a little bit late there, but did just enough to win it. Casemiro's there. Osman with a header. Man United now starting with a bit of pressure. Well, Stewart doing just enough to deny the away side. As Hearts now look for that long ball. Martinez. He may not be the tallest player, but he'll still give you a good battle in the air. Here comes Bruno Fernandes. Osman, lovely turn. Beautiful play. Oh, it was straight to the goalie. Anthony's there, just putting it straight across the mixer. Searching for this goal here, boys. Luke Shaw. Ericsson. Wan-Bissaka now. Anthony. Back to Wan-Bissaka. It's all patient play. Bruno Fernandes. We're not going to rush this. We'll take our time. Luke Shaw. Ericsson. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony. Trying to do some trickery, but that was never going to happen. But we have maintained the possession, and we are still going here. Nice bit of play, but a bit of a loose pass. And now a chance for Hearts to bring it forward, but that's a little bit sloppy. Great play from Jadon Sancho. And we will take that foul. Although he has stayed down. Come on, Jadon, up you get, son. It wasn't that bad. Just got caught on the old ankle, mate. We'll have another look at it. I may have to update, of course, some of these scoreboards as well, because I haven't touched them in a while. They always like to do that. Right, we do have a chance here. Do we go for it? Do we look to bend it in the old top corner? It'll be some finish if he could do it from here. But it is going to be Bruno Fernandes. The goalie flying through the sky. It certainly was goal-bound. In fact, that was in the top corner. The goalie did enough. Right, we're going 6-yard box here. Fire this one in. Bruno Fernandes, a high looping one. Looking for Anthony. Casemiro's going to get there first. He's offside, isn't he? No, he's not offside. Lovely play from Jadon. Oh, just couldn't beat the second challenge, but that's what we want to see from him. Take some players on. Bruno Fernandes, Osman. Jadon Sancho, ref! That's a penalty! And the referee has pointed to the spot. Well, hey, we have rarity, folks. A penalty amongst us. Let's have another look at this. I don't know how much of a penalty it was, but it doesn't matter. There's no VAR. Yeah, he kind of caught the back of him. Clipped him. Well, we're going to have another look at this just to get some clarification. So as the ball comes in here, it was Osman with a lovely little flick. You see Jadon just holding off his man. And as he turns there, that's where he kind of just gets caught by Snodgrass as he comes across there and just sort of stands on his foot. Look at that. Bread and butter. Sancho's going down all day. He's going to milk it. Well, that's an interesting shot. We got a penalty. It's going to be the one and only Fernandes! And of course, the goalie saves it. I didn't want to use the thing because I kind of wanted you guys to, you know, try and guess where maybe we were going to go. But no surprise, on Legend, he's made a legendary save to deny Manchester United. But we're going to keep the pressure going here. Fernandes, lovely play. Anthony, deflection. I'll tell you what, Ross Stewart is having a wonderful time in goal right now. He is warm and ready. The amount of saves he's made this half. 35 minutes played. It's just been all Manchester United. Hearts can't get the ball out of their half. They're very, very defensive. Casemiro. Sancho. Overlaps on. Luke Shaw. Near post! Come on, Osman, put it in the net. Just non-stop here. We have to put this away at some point. Here is Barry McKay trying to win the header. Remember, the second half can all change. We saw it happen against Fulham. So this is where you want to try and obviously score as quickly as possible. We've had chance after chance. Oda. Back inside. Grant. Let's get some players back here, lads. Ah, you can't dive in, Casemiro. And they're not going to take the short one. And now a chance for the home side to do something. Snodgrass is probably going to have a shot here. It is a decent way out, but he's got a decent left foot, but he's decided against it. Maybe that was the smart move. And he just kind of mishit that one, fortunately, as it rolled past the outside of the post. Goal kick. Martinez looking for Jadon Sancho, and that is a delicious pass. What about that for a touch? Fires it high, back post! Looking for the edge of the box. Michael Smith. Jadon Sancho's had a decent game, looking a lot more lively than normal. Because he had a nightmare in the first game. Didn't see anything from him, took him off. As Rafael Varane does win the header. Anthony, Osman. Here we go now. Nah, touch from Osman there, dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. He's looking a little bit sluggish today. Martinez, wonderful header. It's again from Osman, not the greatest pass. Final minute of the half. I'm just going to nod that back. Well, I was going to nod that back to the goalie, but Martinez did enough. Anthony. Osman lays it off. Anthony once again. Up the line, looking for the forward, but it's going to be a little bit too much on it. And the referee blows for half-time. I don't know how it's 0-0, folks. No idea. We've missed a penalty. We've had one off the line. The goalie's made saves. We should be winning this. It's as simple as that. But there is your shot count. 3 attempts to 9. Not good enough. Right, second half. Here we go. So we are off and running for another 45 minutes here live in Scotland. And we've not made any changes. Why would we? I mean, you have that many chances. Who's that guy just standing there? You have that many chances in the first half. You've got to put it away, lads. I mean, the goalie's been the man of the match so far. Got the penalty save right because he knew exactly where it was going. Unsurprisingly. There's Casemiro. Eriksson. Going to try and draw Hearts out a little bit here. As, yeah, they do foul you a lot. Do get a lot of fouls in this mod, which I'm not opposed against. I mean, if they are fouls, they're fouls. What's the matter with this, ref? No idea. I thought Luke Shaw won the ball. Let's have a look. He did win the ball. The referee's Scottish. Well, this is a chance. We are just going to control David De Gea here. It is going to be Snodgrass, and that's never going to trouble the Spaniard from there. We can bring this one forward now. Wan-Bissaka to Anthony. Eriksen. Casemiro. You know what? We're going to get a little bit more adventurous, folks. Going to play more attacking now. Sancho. Luke Shaw. Casemiro. Space here for Eriksen. That's a bit of a slow pass, and Eriksen's been caught there. Not a great place to give it away, boys. Benegami, is that his name? We'll call him that. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Great challenge. Eriksen. Osimhen. Starts again. Casemiro. Where are we going now, lads? We're going to Luke Shaw. Sancho, where are you at? On the flank. Holding up. Back to Shaw. Patient play, boys. Casemiro. Eriksen. Osimhen. Great turn. Nice play by Osimhen there, but got to find the corners, haven't we? Because Rod Stewart today is enjoying himself just collecting the ball straight at him. Good header by Varane. Snodgrass. Grant. Finding Oda. He's been a bit of a nuisance every time he's got the ball. Still going. Floats one high all day for De Gea once more. Coming up to the 70-minute mark. I mean, do we make a change? I don't really know, to be honest. Possibly. Well done, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Jadon didn't really need to pass that. Kind of forced it in the end. I mean, we'll take a 1-0 here, to be honest. I'm not really fast, as long as we get the 3 points. But they do have a chance with the ball over the top. Martinez using the pace. And that's why I do like this mod, because of the fact that you can see that AI are getting beaten to the ball and stats are actually playing a part, and it's not just a case of Legend cheating you out of everything, as my earpiece has now fallen out because I can't hear any of the game, as Grant tries to get there. Benegami. Long ball forward. Martinez, and the referee says he must be offside. Nope, he's brought it back for a foul. Anthony got far too keen. What a Moby. So we're going to make changes, and we're going to bring on the new number 5, folks. Kim Min-jae is coming on for Varane. We're going to rest him. I've also brought on Garnacho for Sancho, and Fred comes on for Christian Eriksen. So let's see what the new boy can do. Ref, come on. Take the quick one. Do it. I hate these fouls, though, because they're not... Are they really fouls? Yeah, well, again, it is a foul. I mean, going in too keen, Osimhen, you don't need to be that keen. Now we've got real problems here, because Snodgrass will no doubt have a go. And David De Gea comfortably, easily takes claim. And here is the new signing of Kim, as he brings this forward himself and gets Anthony away. Here he goes. Do we take him on? Possibly. Up against Kingsley. Not like that, though, Anthony. Absolutely milked that, son. Kim's going to win that one. No, he's not. Wan-Bissaka does. Martinez. See, the second half's been a lot tougher. And I knew it was going to happen when we couldn't put the ball in the net. It was always going to be the case. Should have scored the penalty. But penalties are always a mixed bag. You never know what's going to happen. That's not a bad idea. Oh, Kim, what are you playing at? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what a mess. And he's gone right up to the Man United fans. They're all facing the wrong way because they're not happy about it and they're not looking at it. But what is he doing back here? Just lets it run through. It's a wonderful volley. And he says, take that. I can't believe this. 1 goal down. Absolute madness. There is still time, of course. 15 minutes to spare. But good play by Bruno, and it will be another foul for this time Manchester United. The referee still hasn't got his cards out of his pocket. Yeah, that was a free kick. You know Bruno loves to dive now and then. Once again, pointing to the eye. Alright, well, I'm feeling this one. This could be a perfect time. A perfect time for Bruno Fernandes, but Not enough whip and bend on it, really, at all, to be honest. I can't believe... Oh, we are goal down here. That's more like it, Kim. Actually get up and win it. And we've got to give him some time, obviously, to gel with this team. But, yeah, a little bit worrying, isn't it? You take off Varane. I brought on Kim. And we concede a goal. Not good enough. Here is Grant. But Hearts have been much better this second half. There's been a little bit more of a purpose for them. Flicked on. Given away. Casemiro. Back to Fred. All right, lads, come on, come to the ball. Fred does flick it on. Bruno. Lovely ball. Towards Garnacho now with some space and time. Ref. Never going to get that. Garnacho's done brilliantly. How's the finish? Took a big deflection. I'll tell you, the players do hit the ball quickly, though. There's something about this mod where they don't mess around when you press shoot. They just hit it. Blimey, Martinez, what are you doing there? Falling on your backside. I probably should have took a touch, to be honest. Chance to deliver. That's going to be another easy pickings for David De Gea. Right, launch this out wide to Anthony. We've got to get going, lads. We've got to move forward. Osman. We're forcing it. I'm forcing it. Rushing it. Looking a little bit nervy, but so are Hearts as they've lost possession now. Fernandez. Garnacho. How good's the ball? That's the ball! Oh, he's fractions away. Garnacho. Another chance to deliver it. Fred can't get there. We've got 3 minutes to spare here. This is not what we wanted, lads. This is not what we wanted. But we'll look back and we'll kick ourselves up the jacksie for this. You can't have that many chances in the first half. Not put the ball away. Then what happens? We get caught in the second half and they scored a volley. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony, just need to get it forward. 2 minutes to stoppage time. Get in the box, lads. Well, Anthony hasn't got a right foot. So, what a waste that was. Absolute waste. Oh, well done, Fred. Tried to fire it in. Does come back to Casemiro. Floats it high. Anthony. Lays it back to Fred. Need to whip it. Need to get it in, lads. You're taking far too long to do anything. Casemiro. And that's full time. How on earth have we lost that? I have no idea how we've blown that away. Just blown it away. Liam Boyce scoring the winner after 76 minutes. We had our chances, folks. We blew it. I mean, the second half, yeah, Hearts had the chances. 7 attempts to 13. But you can't do that and throw away the game. Thoroughly disappointing. Man of the match was Liam Boyce. But honestly, the Ross Stewart, yeah, 7 out of 10. He probably should have had a 9 out of 10. It was ridiculously good. And Kim Min-jae had a bit of a nightmare, didn't he? Oh, dear. So, the other results, and it looks like we've got Besiktas and Genk, the other two teams in our group. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. We normally, if you guys don't know me playthroughs, we normally start European matchups really badly, to be honest. In fact, I've had it before where I've lost 2 or 3 matches and somehow survived. But anyway, Real Betis winning their match. Arsenal beat Hibernian. What do we have here elsewhere? Leverkusen did win. Nantes drew. Savaspor losing to Tottenham, and Napoli drawing as well. So there we have it. Besiktas and Hearts, both with opening wins. Alright, folks, well, I'm going to end it there. As I said, only 1 match today. I apologise, but I'm not feeling the best. Maybe that's why I played terribly. Well, I did in the second half, but got to do better than that. But we will be back, and now we bash through 2 games an episode. Brentford and then Sheffield United. And then after that, we've got Luton Town, which should be interesting. And then Besiktas. Then we're taking on West Ham. And then we've got Luton in the FA Cup. So we'll probably maybe put a bit of a makeshift team there. Then we've got Genk, Crystal Palace. We're going to take on a lot of good teams very quickly here. Look at this. We're going to go Chelsea. Or maybe not. Well, we've got Newcastle and Liverpool back-to-back. We've got Man City and Tottenham back-to-back. Yeah, we've got Arsenal and Brighton, so yeah, there's going to be a couple of big games back-to-back. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy it at least. Not a good result. Not happy with it, to be honest. It's not good enough. But yeah, let me know your thoughts as always if you guys enjoy the gameplay. You know, we will try and keep modding it and tweaking it. But, you know, I like it because there is still that handicap. I can still feel it where your players sometimes are pathetic. But stats do matter. We are getting some fouls, and the fouls are generally legit and they're not BS fouls. So yeah. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Till next time, subscribe for more and take care.